So underway again and even Steven here. Florian Wirtz. Can they forge ahead? In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So Chelsea restart the game. Can they come up with an answer? Hugo Ekitike. A glorious chance. Not out of the woods yet. A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. James. Adarabayo. Good work from Liverpool to win it back. Oh, might be. Surely. Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? 30 minutes left for play. Hugo Ekitike. It might be. And it's in for Liverpool. Is there a way back for the opposition now?
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Gakpo. Wirtz. Liverpool in a position of menace. Oh, big chance! And it's there for him. And that'll be offside. Ibrahima Konate. Into the final 20 minutes. Gakpo. Soboslai. And moving the ball nicely. A real opening now. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Well, the game has restarted, and Liverpool, quite frankly, running away with this one. Pedro. Ekitike. Gakpo. And he's made headway. Oh, surely this time. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Wirtz. Ekitike. Soboslai. In with a chance. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
Well, they've decided to make a change. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Pedro. Florian Wirtz. Gravenberg. And he's in. And a clever piece of defending. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. So the final whistle, and that's not how Chelsea fans were scripting it in their minds. A defeat. I wonder what you thought about their overall performance.
It was the nature of the performance more than anything else. They never got out of second gear and were completely dominated all over the park. Tell you what, though, I wouldn't want to be in that dressing room right now.
So underway again, and even Steven here. Upamecano. Jonathan Tah has it. Serge Gnabry. Olise. Great vision to switch the play. Harry Kane. And showing good game awareness. Jonathan Burkhardt. Oh, could be! And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, as Bayern get the ball moving again, how will they react? Michael Olise. Serge Gnabry. Konrad Laimer. Upamecano. Kimmich. So half an hour remaining. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And he's through here. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. Konrad Laimer. Now with Olise. Gnabry with it. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Excellent run in possession. Can they convert? And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Serge Gnabry. And moving the ball nicely. Not an effort he's going to enjoy watching back later.
It's not a good shot, is it? That wasn't the right option.
Christensen. Ritsu Doan. In possession, Doan. Must be! Still pressure. Kane. And Diaz has it. Serge Gnabry. Kimmich. Now Harry Kane. Chance here. It could be up for grabs. Burkhardt. Good tackle. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Harry Kane. And the referee blows his whistle. Bayern Munich have suffered a defeat in this game. Not exactly what they had in mind. I wonder what you thought of it all.
They weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
So all even here. Who will take control in the second half? Koch. Burkhardt. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Free kick awarded then by the referee. And cleared away. And intercepts again. Well, showing good vision. Can he put them in front? And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. Stanisic, Luis Diaz. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And Diaz has it. And Kimmich. Gnabry with it. And Kane comes into the move. Good looking attack this. And let's give credit to the defending. Oh, big chance. It's still alive. Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
Serge Gnabry. 20 minutes remaining. Jonathan Burkhardt. Can they take the lead here? Oh, in it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win?
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Serge Gnabry. Nice looking pass. Interception to snuff out the danger. Ritsu Doan. It might be. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, nothing comes of it. Harry Kane. And Kimmich. Bayern late in the game, battling against the clock and the scoreline.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
Serge Gnabry. Now, who can he play it to? Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Kimmich. Harry Kane. Olise. And continues his run. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Luis Diaz. Jonathan Tah has it. And Diaz has it. Stanisic. Not high quality defending. Playing with a flow and intensity. Asking a lot to score from there. Goalkeeper's ball. Tah. Upamecano. Nice switch of play. Serge Gnabry. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. And buying them time. Promising ball. He's in with a chance. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement, and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Well, the ball is moving again. Can Bayern come up with the right reply? Kane. And Diaz has it. Gnabry with it. Harry Kane. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Moving it so confidently now. This could level it. Oh, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Kimmich. And Diaz has it. Can he find the right pass? It might be on for them. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Perfectly positioned to take it away. And he's in. Still a chance. Harry Kane. And a goal kick given.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
They might not get too many more opportunities. Bayern have got to be positive. This could square the game. Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Level pegging, but can they change that? And cleared away. Ritsu Doan. He must finish! And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis?
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think the draw is probably the fair result.
So back underway, the second half begins. Well, very effective play in possession. Serge Gnabry. Olise. Now Harry Kane. Gnabry with it. And support available. But nothing comes of it. We're getting the ball forward. Manuel Neuer. Tar. Michael Olise. Kane. Now with Olise. Still passing it around with authority. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Burkhardt. He's in here. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Well, Bayern restart the game. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. Luis Diaz. Serge Gnabry. Josip Stanisic. And he has options available. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Jonathan Burkhardt. Oh, just in time. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Kane. Now Harry, it might be. Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. Well, let's find out if Bayern can take advantage of this corner kick situation. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Serge Gnabry. Fine work from Frankfurt to win it back.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium.
And he's made headway. Opportunity still there. And the keeper is there to cover up. Kimmich. Serge Gnabry. Now Harry Kane. A very good tackle. And the referee blows his whistle. Bayern Munich have suffered a defeat in this game. Not exactly what they had in mind. I wonder what you thought of it all.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game.
Second half underway, and both teams will be itching to break the deadlock. Nice looking pass. Frankie de Jong. Now with Yamal. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Barcelona have given us away. Must take the lead here. That is a tackle and a half. Koundé. On to Yamal. A danger here as he runs at them. Can he give them the lead? And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Now back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Dani Olmo. And into the last 30 minutes now. Balde. Here's Rafinha. Now he must favour the cross. Can he finish this? Well, made the connection, but that was catching practice for the keeper. Not showing good vision. How can he take them on and beat them? They could level it. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
So back underway following the equaliser. Dani Olmo. Frankie de Jong. 20 minutes to go in this one. An encouraging move from Barca, but timely defending when it mattered. Lucien Agoubé. Azpilicueta. Offside anyway, albeit a tight one.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Oh, they've done it! They've forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But how has he allowed that much time and space? He doesn't even have to jump to head it in. It's a good finish, but terrible defending.
So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. De Jong. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left, and just one goal between the sides. Frankie de Jong. Barcelona fighting against this overall situation. What can they pull out of the fire? Excellent defending. And that'll be a Barca throw. Yamal. He has teammates around him. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, what a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition, and in the end, they got their reward. That's a really good win for them.
So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Lovely ball. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Will this corner bear fruit for them? It's still alive. Promising passage, but came to nothing. Pedri. Rafinha. Alex Balde. Well, the defending not the best here. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Batista Mendy. Lucien Agoubé. Real chance. Opportunity still there. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. Well, back underway here. What sort of response will that goal elicit from Barca? Rafinha. Alex Balde. On to Pedri. Balde. Teammates available. Well, the last touch came off the defender, so a corner now. Vargas. 20 minutes to go. Lewandowski. Dani Olmo with it. Well, Barca have the ball once more. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, surely this time. Well, it might still work out for them. Well, able to survive that attacking push. This could be it. Oh, it's in. And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, just look at this again. It's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Barcelona free kick, it'll be here. And a fine tackle. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Alex Balde. Rafinha. Lewandowski. On to Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Good numerical situation. This is looking threatening. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and Barcelona have lost. That is the big story.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal. I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a...
And off we go again. The second half has begun. Azpilicueta. And a simple clearance, a good one. De Jong. Koundé. Now with De Jong. Dani Olmo with it. Rafinha. Pedri. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Now that had to be a free kick. Rafinha. It's a fine piece of attacking play from Lewandowski, and he has teammates to give it to, and that's expert defending. Oh, what an opportunity. Frankie de Jong. Koundé. On to Yamal. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Yamal! Barcelona have lost possession. Mendy. Vargas. Well, moving the ball forward. Is this the moment? And the attempt just wide. So unfortunate. Balde. Eric Garcia. Jules Koundé on the ball. Lamine Yamal. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And into the last 15 minutes of action. So to the keeper. Pedri. Now with De Jong. Lamine Yamal. Showing a real will to win the ball. In the closing moments of the game. And Sevilla in search of what would be a winner. Now, options are plenty. A fine reading of the situation. Chance was building. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Disappointing for Barcelona to give it away like that. Lucien Agoubet. A no-nonsense defensive clearance. And the referee brings this match to an end. Not to be for Barcelona. They've lost this game. What did you make of it?
There was very little in it for much of the game. I'm sure they feel they deserve a point at least. And it's obviously disappointing to concede in that manner so late on. But they just have to bounce back.
Well, it was a captivating first 45. What will the second half bring us here? Batista Mendy. Oh, big opportunity. And you don't want to lose possession there. Azpilicueta. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Well, the chance has been missed. No other way to describe it. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Lewandowski now. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. And into the last 30 minutes now. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again. First to the ball, clever header and a good finish. He's done really well there.
Lewandowski. Lewandowski with others to play it to. Agume. Vargas. Might be a chance here. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. Teams back in position, second half underway. And he stopped them in their tracks. And ball back with Sevilla here. Good looking ball. Well, the flag has gone up, it was really close. Alex Balde. Here's Rafinha. Lewandowski. Dani Olmo with it. Pretty simple for the keeper. Rafinha. Alex Balde. Here's Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Moving the ball nicely. They've regained possession. Eric Garcia. Here's Rafinha. Alex Balde. This is looking threatening. Vargas. Agume. So following the deflection, a corner kick. And danger dealt with for now. Batista Mendy. This is looking good. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. Pedri. Now with De Jong. Lewandowski. De Jong. 5 minutes remaining then, and the score sheet remains blank. Barcelona on the attack in the closing moments. Still level here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Vargas. And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report. Defences on top. And Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a lot of endeavour, some good defending, but not enough attacking quality, and that's why we didn't get any goals.
So away they go again. A low-key first half, I think we can call it. Mendy. Danny Olmo. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Well, no way to put a positive spin on that one. Disappointing.
Well, I don't think he'll be on the next free kick, will he? That wasn't good at all.
Agume. And winning it back. Garcia. Jules Koundé on the ball. Onto De Jong. Danny Olmo. Now with De Jong. Well, we're into the final half hour. And there the move will end because it's offside. Close though. Pedri. Garcia. Advantage played. Well, a cast iron free kick. Lamine Yamal. They need to get tighter. Good looking move. In with a chance. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot in the end.
Yeah, there was plenty of power, but not on target, I'm afraid.
Pedri. Danny Olmo. Lewandowski. Plenty of support here. Mendy. And a clever piece of defending. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Lewandowski. Batista Mendy. Vargas.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, and it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Sevilla remain on the front foot in the closing moments. Still level it is. And tidy hands from the goalkeeper there. Eric Garcia. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 3 minutes to be added on. Lamine Yamal. On to De Jong. He has teammates around him. Pressure was on, but the keeper's done well to defuse the situation. And with that, the referee brings this match to an end. Both sides have their moments over the course of the 90 minutes, but it finishes in a stalemate. Stuart, what did you make of it all?
Well, yes, Derek, probably not the best.
So back at it, into the second half, and who's to say how this is going to end up? Can they make this count? And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
Well, Barcelona restart the game. Will that goal have the effect of stinging them into action? Vargas. Dani Olmo. This is Robert Lewandowski. Frankie de Jong. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. This could square the game. Oh, the threat level is still high. Must finish. And the keeper showing good hands. And cleared away. Can he find the right pass? But really sticking to the task defensively. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Rafinha. Pedri. Jules Koundé on the ball. Yamal. Lewandowski. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Not a great challenge, free kick here. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
De Jong. Dani Olmo. Now with Yamal. Now options are plenty. Well, not quite precise enough when all was said and done. Barcelona free kick, it'll be here. Dani Olmo. Lamine Yamal. Safely away.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying.
Real chance. Still doable. Great challenge. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, this this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
And a substitution in the offing. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Oh, bad place to lose it. Kunde. Oh, that wasn't a great challenge. And with that, ordered off.
Yeah, they're going to need to readjust at the back now.
And the referee brings this match to an end. Not to be for Barcelona. They've lost this game. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team. And they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Second half begins with room for improvement on multiple fronts. Vargas. Lucien Agoumé. He has teammates around him. Lamine Yamal. Dani Olmo. Well, spot on with that challenge. Do they mean business on this occasion? Great opportunity! Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Alex Balde. Now with Pedri. Dani Olmo. It did look on for them, but not to be. So half an hour remaining. Frankie de Jong. Plenty of support here. De Jong. Vargas. Batista Mendy. Nicely timed tackle. Frankie de Jong. Lamine Yamal. Into the advanced position. Dani Olmo. Kunde. Yamal. Yamal! And there it is! The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now?
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Frankie de Jong. Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. Oh, it might be. Oh, a superb save. And that's not what he wanted to be doing. And it will be a second bookable offence. He's off.
Well, they're a player down. The manager must be absolutely furious. Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
And so into the final 5 minutes. And teammates around him. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. And alleviating the pressure. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. And the referee blows his whistle for full time. No joy for Sevilla and their fans. No points either.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Well, it was a most enjoyable first half. What will the second half bring us? Harry Kane. Luis Diaz, Joshua Kimmich. Just the challenge that was required. Christensen. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. For the lead here, and tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Well, not clear yet. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Well, the ball is moving again. Can Bayern come up with the right reply? Serge Gnabry. Kane. Now, who can he play it to? Timely intervention. Joshua Kimmich. Now Harry Kane. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. Michael Olise. And Kimmich. And a very good challenge.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on. What a noise we've got.
Well, he keeps going. This could finish it. And a goal. They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Konrad Leiber. 5 minutes to go. Burkhardt. Ritsu Doan. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Well, it's always at the discretion of the referee, in this case opting not to book it. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. And they need to get tighter. And perfectly positioned. Promising move this from Bayern. Plenty of support here. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Well, beating his opponent. And foiled against the crossbar. Ritsu Doan. So half an hour remaining. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, that's how to defend. So following the deflection, a corner kick. Did well to clear it away. Luis Diaz. Tar. Kimmich. Now options are plenty. Opportunity here. Jonathan Burkhardt. Oh, he's through here. Is it going to be? And there it is. The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now?
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So, on with the match. And that goal has given the game a decidedly different feel. And got rid of it. And into the last 15 minutes of action. So off and running again, and I must say I hope the first half was simply a warm-up act for what is to come. Joshua Kimmich. Perfect challenge. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And it's in! 1-0, they breached the defence.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Kane. And support available. This could be the equaliser. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Burkhardt showing a lot of guile there. Real chance. And a goal! In the lead again. Fully deserved.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Well, as Bayern get the ball moving again, how will they react? Kane. Got himself forward pretty well here, Harry Kane. He has teammates around him. Surely the equaliser. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Konrad Leiber. Serge Gnabry. Mopping up defensively. A quarter of an hour remaining here. From Kane. And a goal to level it up for Bayern.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Ritsu Doan. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Oh, useful ball, and a good save there. Serge Gnabry. Luis Diaz. Now Harry Kane. 5 minutes remaining, and level pegging here. But if Bayern could find a late winner here, it might be decisive. And a timely intervention.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Can they forge ahead? Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
On with the game then, 3-2. What will happen next? And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, what a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition and in...
And off we go again. The second half has begun. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Serge Gnabry. Harry Kane. Michael Olise. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, they survived the attack. Oh, big chance! Serge Gnabry. Can he find the right pass? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, good run and good ball control, but they took care of the situation defensively. Well, they prevented it from going over the line. Kane. And Frankfurt come away with it. Luis Diaz. Serge Gnabry. Burkhardt. He read the situation defensively and did his job. That'll be an Eintracht throw-in. Oh, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Konrad Leiber. On to Olise. Koch. Jonathan Burkhardt. Kane. Now with Olise. And what can they do to stop him running at them? Burkhardt. In possession, Doan. Michael Olise. Gnabry with it. Luis Diaz. And Diaz has it. Serge Gnabry. Burkhardt. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So, on with the game. Interesting to see where it goes from here. And that will be all for this game. It ends in frustration and disappointment for Bayern Munich. A defeat for them. Your assessment of the performance?
Certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is, they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Interception to snuff out the danger. Serge Gnabry. On to Olise. Gnabry with it. That's useful play. But they dealt with the threat posed. And Bayern have the ball once more. Serge Gnabry. Now with Olise. Can they do it? Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Olise. Harry Kane. Gnabry with it. Now Harry Kane. And that brings the attack to an end. Luis Diaz. Smuggled away. Showing, and he might be through here. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Joshua Kimmich. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Clever defending. Not completely out of trouble here. In with a chance. On his own with only the keeper to beat. But he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there. Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Eintracht with the ball again. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. Good work from Frankfurt to win back possession. Can he put them in front? Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here. So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Konrad Leimer, the clock ticking, time against Bayern, but still they could fight back. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. And there goes the final whistle, and the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, what a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition, and in the end, they got their reward. That's a really good win for them.
So off and running again, and I must say I hope the first half was simply a warm-up act for what is to come. And reacting almost instinctively. Great defending. Serge Gnabry. Well, he keeps going. Might jump in front. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. 1-0 then. Harry Kane. They've chosen to go through Harry Kane. Options around him. He made good progress there. It might still be problematic. Could be. And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer. Eden Hazard. Henrik Larsson. Now with Kera. And the pass, a good one. Oh, surely. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. Well, the ball is moving again, and Barcelona really cantering to victory now. Fuller. So half an hour remaining. He's in behind. Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Larson. Oh, a golden chance wasted. Barely made the keeper work. Fellaini. Gianfranco Zola. And Barca's corner. Fuller. Well, it would have taken perfect technique from that sort of range, and that was less than perfect.
Not a good decision from him. That's a waste of possession there.
Zola. On to McAllister. And now Larson. And Stan dealing with the danger. Larson. Well, he didn't catch it badly, but certainly questions to be asked about the lack of accuracy there. Eden Hazard. Zola. And Stan got rid of it. Fuller. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Henrik Larsson. And Zola on the ball. Zola. Zola. Well, still danger. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Tilo Kehrer. Henrik Larsson. Still a chance. And the final whistle has sounded. The end of the game here, a win for Barcelona. Their fans are going to be happy about that.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real...
It's a Barcelona corner. Can he? And stopping the danger. Hummels. Fellaini. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. McAllister. Henrik Larsson. Oh, from miles out. Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. And putting pay to the danger. He has teammates around him. Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky. Henrik Larsson. Gianfranco Zola. And unable to keep the ball. A quarter of an hour remaining here. He could pick out a teammate. Can he get one back? Sound piece of goalkeeping. Fellaini. And cleared away. Well, only minutes from... And he's broken free! And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, that's a clinical finish. He just put his head down and smashed it past the keeper. There was no stopping that, was there?
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Yaya Toure. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Noor. Well, he keeps going. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.